In a lush, green meadow surrounded by towering trees, there lived a small tortoise named Timmy. Timmy was known for his slow and steady ways. While the other animals in the meadow hurried about, Timmy would take his time, savoring each moment and each bite of the delicious green grass. One sunny morning, as Timmy was basking in the warm rays of the sun, he overheard some of the meadow's young rabbits boasting about their speed. "I'm the fastest in the meadow," exclaimed Robbie, a young rabbit with sleek, white fur. "Speed is everything," chimed in Rosie, another rabbit with a fluffy cotton tail. "None of the animals here can beat us in a race." Timmy, who had always been content with his slow and steady pace, felt a spark of curiosity. He had never raced before, and he wondered if he could keep up with the swift rabbits. He decided to approach them and ask if they would include him in their race. "Excuse me, Robbie and Rosie," Timmy began, his voice soft and humble. "I heard you're the fastest in the meadow. Would you mind if I joined your race? I'd like to see how well I can do." Robbie and Rosie exchanged amused glances. "You, Timmy?" Robbie chuckled. "You're a tortoise. You're too slow for a race. Racing is for the fast and agile, not for slowpokes like you." Timmy felt a pang of disappointment, but he didn't let it deter him. "Please, just one race," he insisted. "I want to give it a try, and maybe I'll surprise you." The rabbits couldn't resist the idea of racing against Timmy, thinking it would be an easy win. So, they agreed to the race, and the news quickly spread throughout the meadow. On the day of the race, a crowd of animals gathered to watch. The meadow was abuzz with excitement as Robbie, Rosie, and Timmy lined up at the starting line. "Ready, set, go," shouted a wise old owl, who was the race's referee. With a burst of energy, Robbie and Rosie shot forward like arrows, their fluffy tails streaming behind them. Timmy, on the other hand, moved at his usual slow and steady pace, taking one step after another. The other animals watched in amusement as the rabbits dashed ahead, leaving Timmy far behind. But Timmy remained unfazed. He knew he couldn't match their speed, so he focused on his own rhythm and continued to plod along. As the race continued, something unexpected happened. Robbie and Rosie, so caught up in their rivalry and their need to prove themselves as the fastest, began to tire. They had exhausted all their energy in the initial sprint and now struggled to maintain their pace. Meanwhile, Timmy, with his slow and steady progress, kept moving forward. His determination never wavered. He hadn't exhausted himself in the beginning, and he continued to inch closer and closer to the finish line. In the final stretch of the race, Timmy's pace remained consistent, while Robbie and Rosie were panting and stumbling from exhaustion. To their shock, Timmy crossed the finish line ahead of them, winning the race. The meadow erupted in cheers and applause. Timmy had not only surprised himself but also everyone who had doubted his abilities. Robbie and Rosie, despite their initial arrogance, learned a valuable lesson that day about the importance of persistence and not underestimating others. As for Timmy, he proved that it's not always about being the fastest or the most agile. Sometimes, slow and steady wins the race. His determination and unwavering spirit had carried him to victory. From that day on, the animals of the meadow looked at Timmy with newfound respect. They realized that he possessed a different kind of strength, one rooted in patience and perseverance. Timmy's big win served as a reminder that it's essential to believe in oneself and never give up, no matter the odds or the pace at which one progresses in life. And so, in the quiet meadow, the story of the little tortoise's big race became a cherished tale, teaching the young and old that success isn't always determined by speed but by the unwavering determination to reach the finish line, no matter how slowly you may go.